I didn't.
What are you doing?
I didn't try the internet.
Did you ask what the neighbors upstairs think about loud screaming that might be construed as murder?
I didn't, because there are no neighbors upstairs and there's no neighbors downstairs.
What?
Right. Yeah, we're in like a weird little nook. It's all fucked up, and there's like it's like heavy stone, concrete blocks.
Buy the place.
I would love to.
It's a commercial building, so it's kind of weird. I don't really know.
Just let us have it.
I'd buy that. I don't know.
Maybe
It's so
building.
weird.
The condo inside of it is what I was thinking.
Yeah, but the one dude owns everything.
Too commercial. If you ask me.
We are. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but we're
First
artists.
ads, now commercial living spaces.
But it's artists.
Brought to you by Squaresoft.
Yeah.
Or Squarespace. Damn it.
Squaresoft is
Squaresoft is good.
Brought to you by Square Enix, our good friend. Square Enix.
Made
friend of the show.
Near, right?
I forget.
I think that they did.
Probably. I don't know.
Probably.
I am back in Boston now. I got back last night. I'm back in our home until we move home to the next home.
Yeah.
And the first thing she wanted to do was do a daytime recording of Drunks and Dragons.
Yay!
Jennifer's like, it's my birthday. You have to do whatever I want. Let's play D&D.
Yeah.
At
For
4
17
PM.
hours.
I'm glad we're only doing 2 because I am sleepy.
Yeah, I feel like butts.
What if we just
I don't know
did
why I
one?
feel so bad right now.
And then we
What
could
if we
just do
just
2 on Thursday.
What if we just did 1?
No, you stop it, you fucker.
What? Michael, I'm kidding.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I wasn't listening
Don't tell
to you.
him.
What if we only did one
No.
today?
That's pretty funny. I should do that.
If I put my arms up, I look like Rayman.
Are ready to go? Shit.
I mean, it's up. Does it look fine? I can't see it.
I think so.
It looks great.
Does it sound good?
I don't care about that.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not a big fan of audio.
Yeah, that's
Hate
true.
As a podcaster, I hate audio.
Mm-hmm.
It's the number one thing that can be ruined when you make a podcast.
That's so true.
Oh god, I can't. Fucking hell. Well, I can't like. I've never logged into D&D Beyond on this
Oh no!
stupid machine.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, beans!
We don't need that.
I feel like Michael Bachmann might need it.
Why?
I may especially need it. I feel.
Are you gonna fight us?
Mhm.
There might be a need for it
Oh boy.
today.
What? Michael, what are you doing?
I hope no one dies.
Michael, I hate you. Michael, do you want to spend the night in a couple weeks?
What's that?
You want to spend the night in a couple weeks?
No.
Yes. Oh yeah, I do actually. Should I not kill you?
Mm-hmm. Michael, I will give you back rubs. We can giggle late into the evening.
You're making Nika sad.
I'm so sad.
Come to
PAX,
you
dummy.
The flights leaving on Sunday were literally twice as expensive as leaving on Monday. So we're leaving on Monday. We're just gonna hang around Boston.
No Beantown.
Where will you stay?
Beaneroonies.
On our couch or in our second apartment.
Oh.
With no electricity or lights. Or...
Yeah, you're gonna be very cold.
Hey man, whatever. It's either that or under the bridge.
Oh, okay, you troll.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need
I hate not being prepared.
Are we doing a meetup?
Yeah.
Did we
Yeah.
say when?
No, we haven't decided.
Where?
A nice fella on ye old Twitter was doing some leg work because he just moved to the seaport, and we really haven't had a lot of good responses. So I suppose I'll just call Antane this week and make sure it's still chill. Yeah, so thanks, Mark, for helping us out. But Boston sucks.
Chill.
It's a busy time.
Can one of you guys send me the D&D Beyond info?
Who knows?
Just look through your email. Well, I don't want it to pop up.
Just say it out loud.
Yeah, that's good. Just text it or something.
That's what I was asking for.
Twitch password.
Not Twitch.
It is Twitch.
Oh, it is.
Here, Bachmann, I have it saved in my drive. I'll just share it with you real fast.
Perfect.
Let's just have the meetup at our Airbnb.
That's what I said, and you said no.
Who said no?
I assume you did, or someone did. I said to do it. Who else tells me no?
Trouble.
No, we won't. It's the first Airbnb that's ever been like, if you want to have a party, let us know.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But there's no good way to get people out of the meetup.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Because people will definitely not leave.
Yeah, motherfucking geeklies like to drink.
Like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. No offense, geeklies. You know it.
It takes more than a few hours for them to realize that we're not that exciting.
God damn it.
It's not true, Michael. You keep saying things like that, but it's such a joy to be in the same room with you, much less being able to chat with you. You glow. You bring a spirit of tranquility.
I've always said that.
You have always said that.
It's actually kind of like super rude to say that about yourself, but you do. It doesn't stop.
The number one thing with
Part of my
Michael
charm.
DiMauro is he's big on self-compliments and always talking about how great he is.
What?
What do you need in there? I actually have D&D Beyond open on my computer, and I could send something to you.
Oh, I'm logging in right now.
Okay.
He's
Tim
he's
just
in.
gotta get a. Give me that
Sorry, I
token.
didn't think about that 5 minutes ago.
I'm getting sleepy.
I feel bad. What's wrong with my body?
Just start drinking.
Oh, I gotta get this wine in my system.
Thanks, wine.
This episode brought to you by wine.
Well, we got to knock
Wine.
off a few more
It's
vices.
good.
Do we have any... I don't think we have any baked-in stuff next week, right?
Not that I know of. I thought we did it all. But I was at Disney for several days, so I wasn't really paying attention.
I think we took care of all of the
Yeah. All five.
ads that you sent emails about.
Yeah.
Tim, you want to send me that token?
What? I thought... What are you talking about?
SMS token for Beyond.
Oh, shit.
And then I'll be good to go.
Oh, what up, Skank?
What is that?
I'm going to say it on air. Wait.
Don't.
I mean, it wouldn't matter, honestly. Because it has to be from my machine for that token to be valid.
Oh, word? I'm dumb as fuck. Well, I'm just going to send it in.
Word.
Yeah, it's easier.
You're not as dumb as me last night thinking that if Michael blocked someone, I wouldn't be able to see them.
I like that world though. I feel like that. Like if you could opt into that, like people that I follow, people they block, I also will block them. Like that sounds good.
Wouldn't Twitter just be empty?
Nothing. Be full of nothing.
It'd be a lot easier to read.
Yeah.
I've
They're-
given up, essentially.
On reading Twitter,
Yeah.
I'm like kind of on there. I like to retweet things, but I don't tweet as much.
I love
anymore.
Twitter. I'm always on there.
I
Have a
was
great
laughing
time.
yesterday because a couple people asked me who, because I posted a picture of a photoshopped Kim Kardashian with very muscular arms, and everyone's like, "Who is that?"
Yeah, I was very
Kim
confused by
Kardashian.
those arms.
Muscular arms.
It's very funny.
What is there to explain here?
It's pretty straightforward to me. Michael, can I play someone other than Toby?
You can play my
Well,
ass.
after you die on this episode, sure.
Do it.
Michael,
Be like the episode starts, Toby slits his throat.
Toby 2 finally becomes sentient and slits Toby's throat.
And now you're playing Toby 2.
apparently Jake Stenbro gets bored of his characters every 6 minutes and will just kill them. And his DMs are like, "Stop doing it."
killing your character, please.
Love
Did
that.
we want to
Start the show? Sure.
Could we start recording and then just read some reviews that could be put in the end of episodes
Why?
for something to do?
Let me just start.
Oh.
I thought Bachmann was doing a thing. That's why we were waiting.
No,
Yeah.
I'm done doing that thing.
Oh, we're
And
done.
y'all are going to see me starting Audacity because this is a professional ass stream.
Yeah.
do we want to give a shout out to the Kickstarter guy who wants the Sundust Dice Towers that look really nice?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Right.
dude, yeah.
Sure.
Only 18 days left on that thing.
Yeah, let's say it.
He is a geek. If you watch the video, it's actually very funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. I
It
enjoyed
kind
it.
of pissed me off.
I was not. I was like, I'll watch. I don't know why, because normally I'm just like, I would
Never.
Watch this.
I would never. I probably watched the first minute and like most Kickstarter videos are like this. Jennifer, can you do the blowing noise?
Which one? That
No,
one?
no, it's
The
like-
horses? Oh.
So yeah, here I am. I'm making this game with a whole bunch of minis.
The baby in the background.
Yeah, with siren. Yeah, but the
A
fact,
garbage truck.
yeah, the fact that he was able to simply get rid of background noise was like, fuck, I'm into it. Which is stupid because that's not what he's selling.
That's good. That's a good video.
Yeah. Well, he's not paying us anything, so I don't give a hell about giving him mad props.
Yeah.
It seems like a pretty easy, straightforward thing to me.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm into it.
Sure.
Sure.
Hey.
Should we shout out other things that we like?
Shout out to Disneyland.
Shout out to Disneyland. Try to get people who listen to give us free things, maybe.
We'll all share out the link to our Amazon wish.
Yeah.
Wish
Yeah.
list.
Shout out to skincare. Anybody wants to give me some fancy skin creams?
Give me shout out to Fleshlight. Let me just say thanks.
Yeah, shout out to Real Dolls.
Yeah. Shout out to Real Dolls.
Shout out to
Long
Fake
time
Dolls.
fan, first time buyer.
Real as hell.
All right, I'm ready.
Shall we begin to record?
Up your ass.
Please.
Has everyone got Audacity open?
Yes.
Yeah, let me make sure I have
You
everything.
can look at the
correct.
stream and see that I have Audacity open.
I will never.
Why would you
do
look
that.
at it for a
Well,
second?
I'm actually going to test us real quick because this is the new microphone. Hey, this is me talking.
Yeah, you should sing World of Color.
It's so quiet as hell. Remember that? Man, that was fun.
That's good.
Jennifer, you talk now.
My favorite part was Disney Fantasmic when there were pirates fighting on a boat.
That part was really great.
It was
that,
crazy.
That Jack Sparrow.
Oh man, he's zany.
All right, let's listen.
Sounds great.
I don't know why we have to be quiet for.
Because we have to listen to it.
Yeah,
I
it
guess
sounds
that's
good
I guess that's fine. Maybe we'll crank the gain up a kiss. Because last time we were doing it, we were like,
on my
Do you guys ever need to crank the gain up? Just
well,
saying.
we scream constantly, but yeah. Michael, that hurts my feelings.
Scream too much? I don't understand.
I have 2 pop filters now.
Are you layering them so that
double
you just,
bagging
like,
it?
Yeah.
can't let a single pop through?
That's definitely how it works. I heard that he used 2 though. They're not official.
Here's my monster, my Magnum pop filter from my monster mic.
I don't feel like I don't feel like saying peas feels the same when you're using 2 pop filters. That's my problem.
I agree. It's just not as enjoyable. It takes me longer to say them.
Guys, gross. Gross.
Okay.
On go.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Recording.
Recording.
Nice.
I don't know why you're clapping. Why is that?
Do I look good right now?
Yeah, that's what I like. It's my new character. Two-Face.
Half face.
Half face.
Half face Bachmann.
It's Map Face. He's home from the dead.
Why would you call me Map Face when literally the
Everything-
only part of my body you
everything
can see is my face?
Unmapped face.
Everything else is
It's
mapped.
ironic.
I guess you're technically it's Half Face. He's mostly a Map Man, Half Face.
You call him Map
Map
Man.
Like April Man.
You're right.
Map with the face on it.
This cable we've got here is I'm actually moored to like a to just like a large tree so I don't fly away.
Oh. I'm already sweaty. All right, I have to already take my sweatshirt off. I got too hot from
Get
laughing
new.
too hard.
These like pieces of my seat that you can see makes it look like my head has rocket ship fins.
It really helped.
It'd be really funny if you could get animation that would like, and it would be like the jet stream coming out the back.
Yeah.
You mean chemtrails?
Yeah, the chemtrails. I'm sorry.
Next time we get a new sub, the fucking I don't know bullshit comes out of Bachmann's nose. It'd be funny. We like it.
And we'd have to have some really annoying music clip play because that's always.
It would be Jennifer's Kickstarter noises.
All right, you guys want to do this? See what's in there.
Yes.
Michael, pep the fuck up, please.
You say pep up?
Pep up now, or
When's
else.
the last time we did anything?
Jeez, I hate all of you.
Wait, when was the last time we like recorded?
Yeah.
Been a while.
Beginning of March?
There was a Reddit comment that was like, remember when they did things referencing episode like 4 or 7 or 9 or something like that?
Wait, they were commenting like from episode 4 being like when they did episode 1 and 2 they did
It
stuff.
sounded like they were caught up. And then everyone was like, what? But it had several upvotes, so it was
Doing
like,
things sucks ass, in my opinion.
We do.
What have we not done? We built world empires, world-changing
Yeah, bitch.
empires.
exactly.
We put down a demon uprising. You
What
might
have you
fight.
done?
I like this because it looks like I'm just 2 hands holding up a head.
Hello,
Can
everyone.
you like put a goblet in front of you and put your head on that?
Oh yeah, oh that would be such a good look.
Wait, hold on. You ready? You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
That's funny. I like that.
It's a good goof.
All
All
right.
right, shall we?
I guess.
Okay, on go, right?
No.
No, we did that already. We did.
Yeah.
Classic. Classic.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm already like one whiskey drink in.
Nice.
Nice. Nika. Dumb.
Greetings, adventurers. You have joined us for another episode of the Drunks and Dragons podcast. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and with me is Mike Bachmann.
I lost my body since last time.
Nika Howard.
I'm happier than a horse fart to be here.
Tim Lanning.
Hey everybody, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
And back where she belongs.
That's right.
On the terrible East Coast. Jennifer Cheek.
#1 California girl back in Beantown, baby.
Jennifer and I are touching hands.
We are touching hands.
We've been holding hands the entire time
we
we've
haven't
been in Boston.
stopped, and it was really a problem in the airport.
Yeah,
They're like,
one at a time.
"Sir, please."
I'm so glad you guys worked it out.
Yeah.
we are still divorced,
Mm,
but we're living together.
but again, that's just an own to our parents.
yeah, they hate it.
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
mad.
Well, and you guys have to stay together for the kids too.
Exactly. You guys, I know it would really break your hearts.
Yeah.
It
We
would.
forgot.
It would be upsetting.
Michael's both our dad and our child,
And also my wife.
and also your wife.
Yeah.
It's very messed up.
A lot of things to a lot of people.
It's my second cousin on my dad's side.
Before we get too far in, I wanted to just do a quick shout out to my buddy Ty, who's a Geekly, who's doing a Kickstarter right now. It's Dryad Dice, and they're really neat dice towers. So go check that out. Just search Kickstarter for Dryad Dice Tower.
And we discussed this pre-recording, but the video for it is actually good.
Yeah.
Unlike
It's-
many Kickstarters, yeah.
Yeah, it's the
You
first
go watch
good
it.
Kickstarter video I've ever seen, which kind of shocked me.
That seems like it can't be true, but I bet it's one of few.
There's been several, of course. That was a little joke. Sorry, everybody.
A little exaggerated.
I exaggerated for humorous effect, but it's a very good video, and the dice towers look good. I don't know.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Man, I feel like it's been a while since we recorded, but heck, why don't we just like jump in head first,
Yeah.
go
To
nuts, and
5e actual play podcast.
Mhm.
yes, to that. And
Yeah.
everyone should roll a d20.
Done.
Okay, Michael.
Just do it. Just roll a d20.
I got a 10. Tim Lanning got a 10.
I got a 15.
Ooh, I got a 15 also.
Wow.
Back,
Real
man.
stressed. Bachmann, wait on you, buddy. Really counting on you.
Got a 4.
Damn it. Okay,
All right, roll off.
roll off.
Roll low, but not too low.
7.
3!
Shit.
Welcome back, Jennifer.
God damn it.
What happened last week on the Drunks and Dragons podcast?
Can I just like preface this by apologizing to everyone in advance because my brain is very stupid today. I just got back from the West Coast last night. I'm all fucked up in my body and my head.
Please give us a smash cut of the dozens of times Jennifer has said that.
I say it a lot because my brain is very bad and also my body's very bad. But I'm just letting everyone know.
Yeah, Jennifer and I are married. We were joking before. We're married. And
we are married still. So the very last episode, if I'm remembering correctly, well, we've just met our new best friend, Skud Derringer, whom is a purple man. And
Mauve.
Oh, sorry, mauve. He's a mauve color. And the important thing you need to remember at home, listeners, is that his chest hair is shaved. Only where his shirt, the V dips down on his shirt. The other parts, like sometimes it'll like move a little bit, and you see the hair there. Yeah. And I'm not sure who he shaved his chest for because his only companions were a lot of zombies inside of this temple where Lonnie's brother Lanning had previously been. We were trying to hunt him down. He'd gone down to this temple to look for gold, and Lonnie had convinced us to go help look for him, and we are paying her 1 egg salad sandwich a month in order to come be part of our crew.
I'm really hoping we can stretch this out to at least 6 months.
I think we can probably afford 6 egg salad sandwiches. I'm not sure, though. We are in kind of a bit of financial trouble.
Eggs are cheap as hell.
Eggs are cheap. You can get a whole dozen eggs for like $3.
Yeah.
The thing is in the clause, they're actually Subway party sub-length egg salad sandwiches. So she needs like 6 feet of.
We're ruined.
How many eggs would it take to make
the tough part?
Dog egg salad sandwich?
The tough part is keeping like a section of each one of your sandwiches to then pay your taxes quarterly.
Oh, you got to hold that egg salad sandwich back because the government needs their pieces of salad sandwich.
Government's always taking their egg.
So we fought Skud Derringer's old master, who was just a real rude dude, mostly because we were trying to get into his treasure trove, and he was coming at us, and we finally killed him. I mean, he was kind of dead.
We put him down.
We put him to his final rest. And now Skud is free as a bird to do as he wishes. He's not locked into this temple anymore, I don't think. And I believe those were. Did I miss any big important parts?
That's where we left off, and you guys were just you killed the master, and there you are, and right by the treasure trove.
Skud does not have a southern accent.
The treasure trove.
Say that more for myself than anyone else.
Bachmann's looking in the mirror. Skud does not have a southern accent.
Y'all.
Drinking.
Frank, your most stalwart companion, is currently counting the gold coins.
Oh, you would. Are there amongst the coins? Are there like other like jewelries and crowns and such?
Do we even know what the treasure is yet?
Yeah,
I forget. Like, did I at any point say that they could have this treasure?
That's a really good point.
I feel like they're all just counting it, like ready to go.
Frank did that, not us. That's on him.
I mean, you seem to not, How
about this?
You're burning scrolls, so
yeah, I'm burning scrolls, but those aren't money. I'm not burning money.
Well, maybe he
scrolls are
wants
worth
more
hundreds of
scrolls to burn.
That's true. What? That was a close one. Sure was. Anyways, so what's the deal with this treasure room?
It's
smooth.
It's just a place for me to keep all my coins.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got a huge collection. Do you like them?
Yeah. Do you think it'd be all right if we had some? Because we helped you put down this master here. A payment, of course. And then I wink and finger crossbow at ye old Frank, whom I hate.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I don't really know how much they're worth. What do you think is fair?
I mean, this was a tough job.
Yeah. Lahni got hit a lot. She's going to require a lot of eggs, I think.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I tried to heal her as best I could, but yeah, I should probably give her something for her trouble.
I think you healed me like worth 8 eggs.
Let me look. I start rummaging through the coins to see if I find any eggs in there.
Oh no! Can you imagine what those eggs would be like?
I make eye contact.
They're actually just dragon eggs.
I look over to Rowan and I cast message like, this guy seems dumb as hell too.
Rowan's like, 100%.
But he's also burning scrolls, so he's probably not like, hurting for money. I don't know if it would be evil per se to like put the money to better use.
When you do message, can I talk back to you?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, I think we're helping him here.
Yeah.
We're just, taking it off his hands. He doesn't even know what to do with it. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's so confused.
So, Skud, you do know that there is a pedestal towards the back of the room that does have a sphere on it. It's not exactly an egg, but it is a sphere.
Michael, I don't know why you'd bring that up because we're talking about fucking eggs here, all right?
I'm just trying to help.
Oh, I've got something. It might be an egg. It doesn't look like anything I've ever eaten before, but let me take a look. Hey, y'all.
Scud, what do you eat? I'm curious.
Yeah, Scud, what are you into?
I eat a lot of ramen.
Oh.
A lot of...
Checks out. He's a college student.
I'll eat a lot of just kind of whatever the boys can scrounge up for me. I mean, they're pretty good cooks, you see.
You mean the undead?
The not dead, yeah.
Not dead.
Yeah. Semantics, I suppose.
While this is happening, Rowan is like kind of. Are there like jewelries and things in here in addition to coins?
Let's see. Odds or evens?
Odd.
It is just piles of coins.
Michael, that makes no sense.
I go back. I go to the back and I pull out this orb. I say, this looks like an egg.
Well, let's crack it open.
Don't crack the
I start hitting it on the corner of the pedestal.
Toby runs over and can I just take some time and just take a look at this to make sure it's not something expensive or magical or anything like that?
You think it might be expensive? Do you guys want to buy it?
How about this? Can we just take...
I was just going to give it to you, but if you think it's expensive,
can we just take a moment to... Frank, can you count the coins? Can we...
I'm already on it, buddy.
Thanks. Don't call me buddy.
Pal.
Rowan is scooping coins into her pockets because she is a ranger. She can do that.
Yeah, that's what rangers do.
Yeah. Steal.
I'm using identify as the ritual, so I'm taking 10 minutes to identify this orb to see if it's anything all fucky. While everyone else is doing other things, I'm kind of selfishly guarding it to make sure that they don't bash and break anything else. Since
no one tries to gnaw on the orb.
Scud somehow destroyed the #1 spell I want to learn, and I don't know how he knew it, but he just did it.
I'm just gonna stand by Toby, waiting, because if this egg cracks open, I want to be right there with my hands.
It's not an egg.
She's gonna catch whatever creature comes out of it and be its mother.
Oh, thanks, Caps for Kims. Sometimes on the recording, we gotta throw a Twitch shout out for people who do nice things. Twitch.tv/GeeklyInc. We have no real schedule until we do.
It's a surprise for all of us.
Hopefully every other Thursday. But which Thursday?
We don't know.
Boy.
So it is magical.
Okay.
I always forget the different schools and then have a hard time classifying things.
I think identify just kind of tells me it. I've decided right now.
What's that? It tells you what it is.
Yeah.
Not always.
I learned the properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it has, if any. Basically, I learned what the item is. A straight way.
Right. Yes. Usually that is what happens.
Usually. But, we're in a zany world.
Let's see. Where's the fucking schools of magic?
Up my butt. Jennifer.
Oh, no.
Come on, Tim.
Come on. Tim.
Just tell us what it is and we can tell you what school it is.
Evocation, necromancy, divination, illusion, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably forgetting 4.
I'm gonna say that
abjuration, of course.
It's definitely okay. So it's definitely weird. You're getting a divination sort of feel off of it.
Okay.
And you notice, and you feel like it may be some sort of map.
Interesting.
But it's kind of like you don't immediately understand what sort of map it is.
Gotcha.
Like a crystal ball kind of map, like a globe.
So it's a sort of some undefinable metal It's about fist sized.
Hell yeah.
And it is perfectly spherical. And you
Orb,
can see
we get orb.
Yes.
you can see that it has sort of stuff etched all over it.
We read it out loud after dipping it in blood.
In the world of the sky turns black.
They're not words that you recognize. Anyway, and then there are 6 little sort of bumps on it that are sort of equidistant across the face of this sphere.
Is it like a Krillin face, or is it like?
I understood that.
Is it what?
That's all I got. Is on the face of a
I see what
D6?
you mean.
In the face of a D6, is it the 6 dots up and down next to each other, or is it just a?
No, it's a sphere, and the dots are all so like
And
there are
the
2
circle
dots.
around it.
Like any, they're like there's like on one side there's a dot, and on the exact other side there's a dot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah, this is a Skyrim puzzle. I think Krillin would have looked better that way if he had.
And he
them.
had the dots more spread out
Yeah.
and not just on the front of his head.
Okay, so I get a vague divination vibe from it, which means it must be a horrifically powerful item
Mhm.
for me not to be able to discern it using the mechanics of the game we're playing. So, Michael, can I make a deception check, please?
Oh.
I'm bad at it. So here we go. I'm rolling a d20, my big metal diehard dice spin down counter.
Trying to deception.
Mamma mia. What does a 5 get me? Toby picks it up like, this is not magic. Oh boy, it's nothing. I extremely turn into a Rick and Morty character.
Scud, roll wisdom.
Oh wait, nothing magical here. Well,
Fun to do.
how does a 1 do you?
Yay!
Toby just rolling himself to death.
I'm like, I take it from Toby, and I'm like, well, I guess it's shit, and I toss it in the pile over my shoulder.
Michael, do you want me to roll?
Eat ass.
Do you want to tell if he's lying or not?
Yeah, I mean, I was standing right next to him. If he's
Yeah,
saying
sure.
it's not.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think he was trying to deceive Scud specifically, but
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
but
then.
you're also dumb enough not to.
but like,
keep the,
what? Well, just
like keep it secret.
Yeah, you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, if you notice, I feel like you would absolutely be like,
The only problem is that Lahni is dumb intelligence, but I have wisdom out the ass. So I
Man,
rolled an
That's a
18,
dangerous combo.
and my save is a 10, so I got a 28.
fuck.
So you definitely know that he's completely full of shit.
Toby, you ain't truthing.
He's not.
I cast message.
Here,
Shut up.
as this is happening, you hear what sounds like a far off kind of roar,
Uh-oh.
and the little coins around you and stuff kind of all just shake a little bit.
Do I know what that is?
No.
How far away does it sound? Could we make a roll to try to
Survival or nature.
Yeah,
Sure, you can roll survival or nature.
Has it ever happened to me before?
No.
I swear this has never happened to me before.
Rowan runs up and she's jingling. Like, what's up?
I got
I got
7.
a 10 for nature. I think my Oh, never mind. Can I do survival instead?
Sure.
Okay, because instead of having a -1 that I have with nature, I have a plus 10, so I got a 20.
And Rowan rolled a 24 for nature.
I'm not rolling.
Sounds fairly far off.
You guys, can I tell like from which direction it's coming?
Yeah.
You guys stay here for just like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Cool. Scud, how long have you been here again?
I've been here all my life. Since I was
How old are you, friend?
How old am I? That is a good question.
What is age?
You said last time you were 43,
I'm 43.
but I don't know if that was a goof or actual.
Thanks, Lonnie.
Cool. I'm 47.
Oh wow, yeah, we're pretty close in age.
Yeah.
Maybe you know some of the people I went to school with.
Did you go to school?
Yeah, here.
Oh, this is school?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a monastery, but I grew up here, so.
Gotcha. So, you said earlier that everyone here died from drinking too many beers, or they got alcohol poisoning.
I didn't remember that.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what happened then.
Man, I wish I had any sort of insight, because this feels like a insight check. But I cast message again. What do you think? Is he being truthful? I say to Rowan.
Rowan stares at him, and I do an insight check. Ooh, that's good. 27.
As far as you can tell, he believes he's being truthful.
Okay.
Aspect bacon.
Sounds like they really drank themselves to death. Man.
Yeah, but I'm here, so it's fine.
So did you why did you not drink yourself to death? Is this some sort of weird death cult?
No, they get a little out of hand. It's always been that way, but I don't really like to do that kind of stuff myself. So I just stay in my room and I study my necromancy.
Mm. Did it all happen at once, or did they just go down one by one eventually?
I mean, it started with one or two. The first it was the friar. He went down, and then the friar went down after him. And then they just kind of all started. Well, the friar, they got the friar of the monastery, and then
the gay guy,
like Friar Tuck.
Exactly.
Right. I thought it was the man who did the cooking.
Maybe he did both.
That's the other one. Yeah, the friar and the friar.
Got it.
They were best friends.
Just I know a little bit about Temples of Uthgar. This is Frank. This is not uncommon in an Uthgarian monastery that they all just drink themselves to death.
Wow, that's dumb. That's dumb.
Most monasteries are kind of like, if you look at like other this is me talking, not my character. Like most monasteries, like they're hundreds of years old and they've just got like an order of monks. This one is 43 years old.
43.
It did. They
You're 43.
Yeah, they came along with my character, but they're all they didn't last long.
So where are your mommy and daddy? Did they just drop you off here, or are you? I just want to know more about you, because everything here is, I don't want to be rude, extremely strange.
Yeah, my mom, she's fine, but she's not around, and my dad wasn't really in the picture.
Okay, that's sad. Well, cool. So do you have any idea where the other half-elf, correct? That's half-elf, right? Or elf? What elf went? Did he say anything before he left? The one that looked like Lahni, who's not in the room?
I don't remember. Did he say anything before he left? This is a long time ago.
I think he probably just got scared of the zombies and ran off before you really got to talk to him.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
A couple weeks.
Where'd he go?
Who's saying that? every time Michael answers, all of our characters look around puzzled, like
the orb's talking.
Let's jump over to Lahni for a second and have everyone else take their headphones off.
Oh, Michael, please.
Okay.
Michael.
So what is Lahni doing?
Okay, so whenever she says, I'll go check it out, give me just a minute, she will wink at them, and then she'll click her heels together, and then if I activate one key point, I will move 480 feet per round.
That's so many feet.
I have it all broken down because it is a lot. My standard movement is 60, but because of my monk level, I have double movement, so I'd go 120. Mm-hmm. I have boots of speed, which double my walking movement. And then as a bonus, I can use one key point to dash for double movement again.
Damn. That's so far.
That's why she's trying to go so fast that she can turn back time.
She's like the Flash.
Yeah, that's also I like the Flash.
Okay. So here's the thing. So you are kind of on a mountaintop.
Sure.
So you can't go super far until it starts going down really fast.
Oh, sorry. I have another computer and I was trying to use the mouse from one. I do have sorry. What is this? Oh no, come on. I thought I had something. Okay. Difficult. So I have a ring of free action where difficult terrain doesn't cost me extra movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that, since it's a mountain, I didn't know if you were counting in for.
Yep. Well, it doesn't really matter because the noise came from the sky.
Damn it. I can't do that. Yeah.
But you run out, I would say you're 480 feet, and give me perception.
Okay. I can do that. Oh, I rolled a 3, so I got a 13.
Okay. So there's something flying towards you, and you can't really make it out.
Okay.
You can hang around and wait for it to get closer, or run further and take a better look, or whatever you want to do.
Could I think, is there a place where I could maybe get a little better vantage point if I ran over?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay, and you can make another roll.
Just run over. Oh, okay, 12. 12 plus 10. 22. That's better.
You're fairly certain that it is a red dragon.
Oh shit. Okay.
A very big red dragon.
Okay. I will definitely run back then.
Okay, so you'll run back, and we'll let everyone else come.
Uh-oh, Bachmann's gone. Or he's just turned to green. Oh, there he is.
He's invisible. Hello.
Hi.
You guys are muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
I was nervous that, like, Nika, or excuse me, Lahni was just being attacked by like bugs. So she's like, I do this. and then Michael's like, yep, do that to the bugs.
Yeah. That would be hilarious.
So you guys are just chatting, and then
Twitch is spoiling very lightly out of context what just happened. What the fuck?
How dare you come into my Twitch chat?
No,
spoil my own episode.
No, I'm kidding. I don't care at all. Please continue to do that.
100% joking.
It's one of those things that's more like, I must be reading this wrong.
What did they do? What did they say?
480 feet in 6 seconds is 54 miles per hour.
So Lahni comes bursting in.
Fun fact, that's not the fastest anyone's traveled on this podcast.
Guys,
You're sweating.
Oh, sorry. I do that whenever.
And wait a second. Here's a flower on your shoe that only grows 500 feet away from here.
I'll pick that just for you. But I saw this big old dragon coming towards us, and let me tell you, it was big and red. It looked like Bozo's nose up in the sky, so it made me giggle, but then I got real scared and I ran right back here.
We have to move on from what most of the things she said. We'll ask her tomorrow what any of that meant other than red dragon.
I don't know who Bozo is.
Am I aware of there being a dragon around here?
No.
Huh. That's never happened before.
What was that, Pyre?
Was it? Yeah, he's the only red dragon. Or maybe I do a.
Oh yeah, let's give a
history
or history Arcana. I don't know. Dragons are magical, in my opinion.
I'm thinking like a history. Like, have I heard of any other red dragons around?
Mm-hmm. History is and Arcana are exact same for me. So.
15 for me.
20 unnatural.
Pyre is easily the most famous red dragon around, but certainly there are others.
Sure. Yeah,
especially in this part of the world.
There's like actual famous dragons, then there's internet famous dragons.
Right.
Exactly. This is the Vine Star famous dragon.
Right.
This probably is a Vine Star.
He's doing pranks right now. Yeah. That's why he's doing this to us.
He's burning down a town. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Oh man. Wow. Kids, Don't do pranks to get famous.
Don't.
Go into the steel industry. That's the only things kids should want to do.
Go into the podcast industry and make dick jokes on the internet.
Don't vape and go into the steel industry.
What if you really want to, though?
You're allowed to if you go into other...
If you really want to. None of us do.
This is the IMHO corner.
All right, cut all this up. I'm sweating.
Leave it in. Okay. So, Rowan's getting like a little stressed, like a little sweaty, because she's like, "This is a real, actual situation right now."
Yes.
And she's having a little stress, like thinking back to other bad situations that she's gone.
Maybe if I would have had a way to cast an illusory dragon, maybe we could do something fun about this.
Oh wait, could that be it? It could just be a fake dragon.
Maybe somebody else is using illusory dragon.
I mean, maybe, but we
Throw
don't know.
Throw a rock at it and see if the rock goes through it.
So Lonnie, was it like coming our way, or what's it doing right now?
Michael, would I remember? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, it's definitely coming straight at you. And as she asks that, the roof blows apart.
I'd say it was coming right for us.
You did say that. That's true.
We didn't know the speed. This is fucked up, Michael.
Don't worry, guys. The skeletons upstairs, they can take care of it. And
there is no longer an upstairs. It is gone. You see a massive red dragon. Who?
Wait, we're in the basement though, so it's not just the roof. It would have had to
took
be, like,
everything.
The whole...
It's all gone.
Okay,
wow,
so
Michael,
we
and,
just foundation now.
So I would think that Toby and Rowan would recognize this as the ancient red dragon Pyre.
No!
Why is he here? Why is he here? No.
And he looks at you and he says, "Hand over the relic." And then we're gonna roll initiative.
Well, why would I handle? I'm just gonna handle the relic.
Wait.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Toby throws the relic. He's not quite Pyre. He's not an idiot.
Does he have the relic in his hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I thought I took it and I threw it in the pile. Remember?
Yeah.
And I picked it back up. Did you? Oh shit! This is another fucking hammer of sundering. I don't think I said I picked it back up.
But who has the Pokeball?
All right.
No,
Okay.
that is gone.
That is gone.
Yeah. Well, I rolled an 11, but I guess Toby can try it if he's got it in his hand.
Well, what's
I got
your
a
total
6.
initiative?
That's it. 11.
Nerd 12.
Oh shit! I've got a +0 initiative bonus. I don't like that.
Guys, the other day I looked up Ancient Red Dragon just because I was like, we're never gonna fight Pyre for a long time, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know if we could do this for level 20. So there's a little metagaming going on right now in my brain, but also Toby would know a lot of this stuff, and Toby is smarter than Tim Lanning. Yeah. So
I mean, just like all Scud's done for his 43 years on this earth. Is just look at scrolls and books and stuff. You're saying he doesn't know anything about ancient dragons?
Yeah, I feel like he should know some.
I know something.
You would know about dragons,
but maybe not about. But maybe you didn't have like current histories, like current information.
Yeah.
Like you only have like ancient.
Pyre should be nowhere near here.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. Whose turn is it? What's happening?
Yeah.
You're rolling initiative right now.
Yeah, I got a 12.
I got an 11.
I got an 8.
I got a 6.
Oh boy, we're not doing good today. Time to die.
He did.
That was Rowan had what?
11.
And Scud had
an 8.
And Lahni had something really low.
I had a 6. More than a typical amount of fingers you would have on one hand.
What?
That's something.
Okay, so immediately Pyre rears back and just huge burst of flame comes pouring into the room as he breathes fire on you.
Okay.
So everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Christ.
Okay, 16. Wait, what's my saving throw? Where is that on this?
10.
I got a 24.
Oh, wait a minute.
17, apparently.
I got a 19, and I have a thing that helps me. Okay. Yeah, I got a 19.
Is this a gas or a vapor?
Fire.
The number one gas and vapor, in my personal opinion,
is fire.
Lahni, do you take like no damage on a?
I take no damage.
Okay, Lahni takes no damage. Everyone else takes 91 damage.
Wait! Did I save? I got 19.
No, you failed.
Okay, so I actually take I take half. I take half damage because I have a thing. So I take 45 damage. Ouch!
Let me just click my hit points here.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't even know how to do that. You said 94?
91.
91. Oh, okay, that's easy. Okay.
Oh jeez. Ouch!
That hurt. All right. Wow.
I think I actually take 46 damage, not 45.
Yeah.
Wow!
Honest to a fault.
How's everyone doing?
I'm alive.
I'm
Wonderful.
I'm great, man.
I've got a solid 84 hit points right now.
Oh, you're doing fine.
That's more than enough.
Out of
As long as
130.
you recharge his fire breath the next round.
I was gonna say, can't they do that once every D4 rounds?
He recharges on a 5 or 6 on rolling a d6.
You're a cruel monster,
This
Michael.
fucker.
All right, so Toby, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, all right, I changed yet again what I was going to do. Toby, patting down the fire all over himself, runs over to the orb on the ground and picks it up. And, okay, guys, this is one of those times that I want to talk out the two actions I want to do so that people on the internet don't yell at me.
Okay.
What I wanted to do, pick it up, teleport to the astral plane. Bada bing, bada boom.
You want to take the thing that he wants?
Yes.
Okay, now why do you want to do that?
But realizing this, he would kill all three of you. And I care about one of you, and I like one of you, and the other one I'm intrigued by. So, simply put...
That's a mean thing to say about Rowan, but okay.
How dare it?
I pick up the orb. How heavy is it, Michael?
Not heavy.
I cast Mage Hand, and I lift it up and give it to him.
No, why would you?
He's gonna kill us. There's nothing we can do.
I feel like this is not a good situation for us right now.
Oh,
if I had a way to get
it far away.
Nope.
Throw it out the side of the monastery, and he's gonna go chase after it. And we run.
Toby, give me an insight check.
Insight check for you.
An insight.
You're bad at it. Do I have inspiration? I probably have 4. Oh wait, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna use a luck point, and I think I have one more. Okay, so Michael, what does a 13 get me?
13. You're not super sure, but you think there's a very solid chance that he might just kill you anyway.
What the fuck? What is happening?
Okay.
Can we?
So, if that changes your thinking, just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so
maybe not. You didn't roll very high.
I didn't. I'm an idiot.
Take a round, study your target, then re-roll.
Yeah.
We're gonna get killed in that second round.
Michael, how fast and loose are we being with old Toby and preparing spells? Because now that I'm using D&D Beyond, I know exactly what spells are prepared, which I hate.
This is terrible.
I have a way to save all of us, but it's not prepared. Now, obviously the answer is no. I don't know what to do here. Toby would throw him the thing. I guess I could cast Maze on him and give us. I'm gonna do that. I guess I'll do that.
Okay, what does that do?
It puts a bunch of corn in his face.
It gives us.
Oh, he hates it. He hates corn.
It gives us 6 seconds to leave.
He lights it on fire and it turns into popcorn. It's crazy in there. It's full of popcorn.
And he probably has advantage. And he probably has a legendary action to auto save. Toby doesn't know this.
I was gonna
How far
say,
away can we get in 6 seconds?
spell effects. Can we try to do? Which I don't know if this is how you do it, but Could we try to do, with the rolls that they got, anything to know about red dragons specifically? Like if they are immune? Because usually if you roll high enough, you know, you can get like one thing about them. Like if we could know if they're immune to spell effects or
like super susceptible to flattery.
They're weak to corn.
Well, if you're asking about maze, you can't. Maze just works.
Yeah.
It's just that
there's not any sort of.
He has to make a roll to get out, which he will be able to automatically do if he chooses.
Yeah, so that means we only get.
He's got a legendary action to do that.
Yeah, and I guess Toby wouldn't know what a legendary action is, but he would know blah 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 blah. So that would only give us. This is us extremely talking it out, which I think is fun. We don't always do.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Well, this is kind of a big deal too.
Yeah,
like we could all just be like, well,
I think.
R.I.P.
I think. Since Toby's brain works extremely quickly, he would run through the possibilities.
He's literally like that gif of Zach Galifianakis with all the like math around his head right now.
Yeah. So, of my prepared spells, things that I could do that could be very helpful, Maze would give us at least 6 seconds to run away. I could try to cast Mass Suggestion. Toby would probably remember that things this powerful are extremely resistant, I guess you'd say. I could cast Wall of Force, which might help a little bit. But, sorry, since this is so spooky, let me see if I can...
This is why we have editing.
Yep.
Exactly. I don't feel like there's anything Rowan could do to like help this situation.
I can pretty much I can do a pretty good heal for everything.
Yeah.
But...
Okay, so actually, here's what Toby does. Classic Toby. Toby runs over, grabs the orb, and then casts Wall of Force, creating a dome around us and a circle all the way around us. Let me make sure, as if this is a genie wish. Wall of Force, a circle around us. No, a dumpling around us. So that it's slightly flat beneath us.
Okay.
In case he destroys more things, we don't
like
a hamster ball around.
Like a gumdrop, or
like a gumdrop, but not so high.
Okay.
Maybe like a large cookie. No.
Well, higher than a gumdrop.
Lower than a gumdrop.
We're taller than gumdrops.
Oh, I see what you're saying. A gumdrop hole.
But be very careful in your wording.
Yeah.
A low dome.
A titty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Okay. Toby grabs the orb, casts Titty of Force, which Michael, do you want me to read all of it, or just nothing can physically pass through the wall, is immune to all damage, and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. A disintegrate spell destroys the wall instantly, however, and it's immune to damage. Yep. So it's just an invisible wall of force.
So is the orb inside with us or outside?
Inside, because I grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if I don't know if I have any more actions left, because that was my action, I picked the thing up. But if you allow me to speak, can I speak?
I don't like it when you speak, but
true.
Michael, can I speak?
Michael, I have the floor. May I speak?
Yes, you may speak.
I just say, great and powerful pyre, whose scales are shiny and red, whose breath is as the thunderous volcano, who is smarter than all of the Underdark and as brave as everyone beneath the waves. Please don't hurt us. We're just simple folk trying to find a friend.
Oh boy.
He roars.
Toby would know that dragons love flattery. It's like their favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, are you trying to do a specific thing? Are you trying to like use a specific skill?
One could argue persuasion, but Tim Lanning would not want to roll on this at all if he can help it. And I'm telling you that's a freebie.
I will take a persuasion roll.
Michael, you prick. All right, last luck point. Here we go. Woohoo! Natural 20.
Nice.
And so
glow. He goes to say something, stops. eyes glow with sparkles, and then says that.
So
I love how like Tim says natural 20, and you can almost hear Michael be like, "Oh fuck."
I mean, I personally don't feel like natural 20s are auto successes for everything.
No, yeah. You can't just do anything with it.
I just wanted to throw that out.
No, but it has to. It definitely should go in a good direction.
Yeah, it's like the best Toby could ever do on it, I guess is probably the best way to say it.
And specifically, you flattered him.
Yes.
Like a pancake.
Fun new saying.
He looks down into the globe and tries to scratch at it and can't.
I bet he's like a big, like a cat, like doing the scratches.
And he goes, "I like you, little wizard. Hand me the relic, and I shall only kill your friends."
Ah, shit.
Well, sorry, guys.
No, that sounds fair to me.
You're gonna die, Skud.
No shit.
I'm trying to see if there's a way that we could take a nap, and then in the next morning I can prepare my next spell.
How long does this dome last?
Can you guys hold me up as if I'm Moses? Michael. Yeah, Michael, can you take your headphones off? Wall of Forest lasts for 10 minutes, so I have.
That's not enough time for a nap.
I have.
That's a cat nap.
Yeah, I have delayed the inevitable, but well, that's my turn.
He just. I mean, is anyone else going to do something immediately, or
maybe we should all flatter him, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I like you too."
Wait a second.
I'll only kill those who have not flattered me.
Yeah, I'm like pretty persuasive. Is this like a dragon from Shrek situation? Can I like
be horny?
Can I be incredibly horny at Pyre and make him be like, I want to date her?
Well, okay.
Some
fun fan art.
Before you do that, I would like you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Scud says, "Don't worry, guys. If he kills you guys, I'll just bring you back."
Oh, shit, yeah.
What if he kills you?
I got a nat 20.
Oh, nice. I got a 16.
Wise.
Saving throw, you said?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
16. Why is my...
18.
Oh, I'm proficient. Is that magic?
Lahni? You're muted.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
this
why.
gold.
You've been talking, we've not just like being ignored.
I think most of it's just been giggles anyway.
I bet she said so much funny shit.
Oh man.
I got a 20 total.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay, so Rowan is not frightened. Everyone else.
I'm ready to seduce.
Everyone else has become frightened.
Is it magical?
Oh god, I think I had a.
This is it's their frightful presence. It's not a
magic to me.
spell.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Fuck, I wish I knew how to play my character. I thought I had something to keep me from getting frightened.
So essentially, why is this not popping up? You can't move towards him. And yeah, you can't willingly move closer to him, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while he's within your line of sight.
Is he?
Yes, he's extremely in your
rolls?
line of sight.
On regular attack rolls, does that count towards spell attack rolls?
What's that? Attack roll. It's not attack rolls. It's just ability rolls, I think. Right? Ability checks and attack rolls. So yes, everything.
Okay, I thought there was like a differentiating thing between spell attack rolls and attack rolls.
Like if
I
you
have
do
things that
something
give me bonuses for attack rolls, but that doesn't work when I'm making a spell attack roll.
Right, so there's ability checks and attack rolls. So like if he has to make a saving throw, then that's going to be fine. But if you are like casting a spell at him,
right? But what I'm saying is, if I, because like I have things on my character sheet that are like you get this bonus if you're making an attack roll, but that's like an attack with a weapon. Like that doesn't count if I'm doing a spell attack, does it?
Yes, it does. Spell attacks
shit.
are the same as melee attacks.
Perfect. Okay, never mind. That's
not always though. Depends.
Well, but in terms of mechanics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you have a knife, I want to make sure I put an asterisk there. It was mostly like proficiency bonuses in your intelligence modifier or whatever.
Okay.
Frank goes, can we call the boat?
With what?
He's just gonna fuck that thing up. The boat?
Don't you have spells?
I mean,
can't you teleport us? Aren't you a wizard?
I didn't prepare it. I haven't used it in so long. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Do any of Skud, do you have anything to get us out of here? Is there a secret way to get out of here?
I don't know, roll a history or something. See if there's a.
You've lived here your whole life.
Right. That's why I'm.
he's racking his brain.
I'm thinking. Hold on.
I'm stressed out. We're getting eaten and burnt.
24 history. No, 23. Sorry, bad math.
You dig deep into your memory, and you remember that secret trap door that's underneath the treasure pile.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit! So we got to dig through the treasure pile though. Although when what's his name? Derek, the accountant.
Frank.
Derek is an equally accountant name though.
Yeah, if he was counting the coins, if I were to count coins, I would take them from one pile and put them into another.
Mm-hmm.
Has he cleared off the trapdoor then?
Oh yeah, it won't take you time to get into the trapdoor.
Okay.
So we just need a little bit of time to dive in there.
But you'll have to
we're
get
there
rid
now.
of your dome because it's got a floor, correct?
Yeah, a floor for it.
Right. But you'll be underground before.
Yeah, I'm sure we're fine. We're probably totally fine.
So yes is the answer, I guess, that you're looking for. There is a trapdoor that used to be under a treasure pile, but it's not anymore. It's totally open. I'm very scared. I would like to go through it.
The question is, do we keep the orb with us or throw it and then we go dash down into the trapdoor?
What is Pyre's dig modifier?
Exactly. Powerful his claws.
He can't just dig through earth like he's a purple worm or something.
I mean, he just blew away a building, so
probably could get there pretty quick though.
If only we had somebody with better overland speed. Well, I guess we'd be going underland, so that.
Well, that's I can say give it to me, or Lahni can say give it to me, but then it depends because Toby doesn't.
I mean, we don't care about him getting it. We just don't want it. We don't want him to get us.
We want to not die. That's number one.
Right. We're only taking it out of convenience because, hey, he wants it for some reason. Let's fucking see why later.
Yeah. Because we know that,
but it's not a situation where we're save the orb, Lahni, go! You must make it.
We all sacrifice ourselves.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so
I have an idea.
In this half second, Lahni will look at Toby, and she'll say, "Toby, I got an idea. We had this bugbear once, and you would throw a rock, and he'd go chase it. Maybe you give that to me. I'll run it away. I'll throw it. Pyre can go and take it. This is a free action, so I'm going to try to say all this in 6 seconds.
Well, you've got 10 minutes. You've got.
Okay.
I do like the idea that he's just clawing at us, very spookily,
playing with it,
gnawing on it.
I'll run and I'll throw it real hard, and then Pyre will go chase it, and then I'll run back, and we can make a getaway.
Okay.
But Pyre might get it then if I just throw it into the nothingness.
Now, Lahni can go. How fast can Lahni go in a single?
In just by using movement, I can go 480. If I could trade a standard action for movement, I could go an extra 120, so 600.
What the fuck? That's so far.
What's wrong with you?
So,
I made this character to go fast.
You can go.
It's a Sonic.
He's I'm gonna run.
You can go much faster than he can fly.
Okay, yeah, I would love to do that if I can.
Okay, so Lahni has a way to get out of here. I have a way to get out of here. Rowan, Skud, what's your stories?
I mean, my plan was to try to seduce the dragon. These seem a lot better than my plan.
This is the last time we see Rowan until we stumble upon Pyre again, and she's his queen now.
Exactly.
And,
Hey Toby, can you make things that are not real look real?
Who is this person? Does not know who I am? Come on,
I know that she's pretty nice.
Yeah, but I'm famous, right?
I mean,
I'm not gonna answer her. I'm kind of mad.
No,
I'd rather die. No,
he can't.
Okay, so what if you make an orb look real, and I'll take the real orb and I'll run with it, but the dragon will think that the fake orb is the real orb, and he's right there.
Sasuke versus Zabuza. Classic. Love it. Perfect. Love it. Yes. Give it to me now, baby. Toby's like, why did I?
Oh,
that is
shit.
such a good idea.
Hey, actually, I can do that too. Do we want to just create like multiple decoys and then?
You could make it look like I'm still here, so he won't even know that I'm gone.
Well, almost. I can make another orb.
Oh,
you're too big.
I don't know. Maybe you guys could switch roles then.
But if we do multiple orbs, then he'll know that we're tricking him.
Yeah,
and we should
definitely do one orb.
He won't know which one's the. Haven't you guys ever seen like Fast and the Furious 2?
No.
I think when they do the.
I probably have.
I actually
Rowan loves
believe.
Fast and the Furious.
I 100% believe that that Skud would have seen the Fast and the Furious 2.
Maybe whenever they go into the warehouse.
Yeah, they go into the warehouse and then
all the other cars come out.
Yeah, they don't know which ones to chase.
I could cast Seeming. You could cast Illusion, and I could turn all of us into Lahni.
Oh man!
Oh please, can we do this?
Well, I'd have to do prestidigitation. I don't think I have Illusion.
Prestidigitation.
But I can make an object in the palm that fits in the palm of my hand.
That's an orb.
That's an orb. It's a small orb. He said it's a small orb.
That's an orb.
That's an orb, baby.
Michael, can we say retroactively that we do this without Pyro hearing us?
He's just listening. Like,
can we also say retroactively that he doesn't see through our plan and that it works?
Yeah. That's what dice are for.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I like the Lahni taking the orb and booking it. Yeah. Great. That's step one. We all agree. Yeah. That's good.
Yes.
So like the order of operations feels like Toby has to take down his wall. Lahni dips, and then what's next?
I can give one of my skeletons an orb and just have him run. I could touch my skeleton. I've got this ring of jumping, and my skeleton could jump out of the pit with an orb.
Love it.
Well, what if you give the ring or give Lahni a jump and have her just fucking Hulk jump?
Oh, that's true.
Back to Palor's Hope.
Yeah, because there's no ceiling at the top anymore.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
wait, are you splitting the party right now?
Shit!
I've had a lot of my ideas have been let's have 4 separate podcast feeds, finding out what the rest of the gang does.
Well, we could have like a central meeting location.
Exactly, and we'll come find you.
Oh, yeah, we're on around whispering. While every now and again being like, Pyre, sorry, your scales are too resplendent. My brain's not working correctly as I'm moving to the back of the orb dome.
Rowan like kicks her leg up on the side of the dome like really seductively and is like, hey. She doesn't say anything else. She just like nods at him.
It's always worked before.
Exactly.
Rowan is the Joey Tribbiani. How you doing?
Exactly. That's what I say. How are you doing?
I would have to give Lahni the ring.
You have to give her the ring.
Oh, I
only cast it on myself.
Oh.
So I feel like if we have 2 orbs, he's gonna know one's fake. But if he sees only 1 orb,
yeah, I agree.
It has
like that's the orb.
That's the orb.
What if we have 2 orbs? I write on mine real orb. Lahni writes on hers fake orb.
One of these orbs always lies. One of the orbs always tells the truth.
Okay, we need to settle a plan. I think our real 10 minutes have really elapsed.
Have we thought about a Looney Tunes musical number where it comes out and we're all wearing dresses and like?
Yeah, I dress up as the sexy dragon.
I think we need to do one.
I think one orb, give it to Lahni.
Yeah, and have
she
her jump.
dips. We go down the hole.
Yeah.
What are other ways that we can make that better? Is how I feel.
Why don't we just have the boat meet Lahni somewhere else?
And she can.
She's so fast.
How fast is the boat?
That's a good question.
Is the boat destroyed? Do we hear
the boat is not
screaming
destroyed.
in Tabaxi?
But Lahni can go like 8 times as fast as the dragon.
Okay, that rules. Okay.
So we just like say like we're gonna meet here.
Yeah.
Meet us here with the boat.
Yeah, but we don't know where here is, right? So what if it's like meet us a day's boat ride to the north?
Sure.
Or like on the coast? How far away from the coast are we? Do we know?
If you give me survival stuff, I can do that.
Yeah. Is there anything you can give
Meet me
There's-
3
I'm sure
owlbear turds.
There's some landmark that you passed on the way here that you could.
Yeah, some bullshit,
There's like
It's a big.
there's a big plateau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Shaped like a middle finger.
Yeah, there's like a broken down statue just friggin' giving the bird
It's the
Like
big
30
kitty
miles away or something.
30 miles away.
Perfect. That's it. That's where we're going.
Should I-
middle finger.
Should I heal everybody real quick?
I mean,
Might as well.
yeah,
Why
shit.
don't I do that? You carry on.
I love being healed.
Okay. I like this. This is a good plan. We've never done this before.
We've never had a good plan before. It only took us how many episodes? 250 something episodes to make a
57?
good plan.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
What level should... So it's 2d8 at 3rd level, and every level above adds 1d8. So what level
That's
you
a
wanna
lot.
cast this at?
At 3rd level, you said? So add an extra
Yeah.
13 d8?
Damn.
Well, it's 2d8 at 3rd level. I can go up to 8th level.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
add an
I
extra.
don't know. Whatever. I mean, we're all very hurt, but he does so much damage that if any of us gets caught,
Oh, we're dead.
we're dead.
Well,
Yeah.
but at least, I mean, if he healed you
But
guys
if he were to do
now-
another thing that he just
You
did,
wouldn't
we would
live.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you might as well go for
I'll
broke,
just-
right?
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
do it. I'll just
Yeah.
do it.
Heals right up.
So 2...
And it's probably best then that he chases me, because if I have to make a dex check from
Yes.
his breath weapon,
Yeah. Yep.
Then you're
So
the best.
also, I'm going to cast illusion, or excuse me, I'm going to cast invisibility
Mm.
on the rest of us. If that's cool. So I'm going to take.
you might
I'm gonna,
have see invis.
That's good. So you can see where we go. So I'm going to take when we were ready. I'm going to take the thing down.
Yep.
And cast illusion
Mm-hmm.
at 1, 2, 3. So or at 4th level. Cool.
Wait, so how long total was the dome up? Because I just realized that prayer of healing is 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's
I
not
can't
enough
do
time.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about time.
Shit. Well, we're just gonna have to go for it.
Go for it.
Okay, so you guys go down the trapdoor.
Yep.
So I wait, is this concentration? No, it's not. So I cast invisible. No, it is. So I in concentration on
The dome.
the dome, and then I cast invisibility on Toby, Rowan, and Skud. I do not give the orb. Oh no, I do give the orb to
Yeah, you do give the orb.
because she's so fast that that's like the best plan. right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Um,
It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, so I
'Cause
give
he's
her
not
the
a catcher.
orb.
She can probably just run up the wall to get out of here, right?
Can we do a thing where, like, yeah, it's kind of like a light bulb pops and it goes dark for just half a second, and then it opens up and everyone's gone because Rowan, Toby, and Scud are all invisible.
Rowan and Scud, do you guys have any illusory effects,
I
whether it be
know.
like bright arrows
Yeah,
that
I
you can
can-
shoot out? Do you?
I mean, I have
Oh, I see what you mean. I was like, I can
Like-
disguise.
I have a thing called conjure barrage, so I can like send like 1,000 rocks like exploding out.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I have a wind wall that can do like
Yeah.
dirts and stuff, like a little
Anyway,
mini
here's
tornado.
Windwall.
Exactly.
All right, I think we gotta go.
Yeah, we go. We go do it. Okay, we do.
Yeah.
it. I cast invisibility.
No.
We run.
no.
Go!
Okay, so he is gonna breathe fire on
Boy.
Lahni. So I do need Lahni to make a dex save.
Wait, she's not faster than the fire?
But
I
we're
got
gonna
a
find out.
22.
22. That fails.
Well,
Oh, she's dead. That's fine.
I'm not dead. It's okay.
She's got the most HP of all of us right now.
Oh, okay.
do, yeah.
All right, so Lahni is off like a shot. Pyre goes flying after her. You guys duck out and head down the tunnel, and we end the episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why?
I'm stressed.
Already?
We just willingly split the party, and it was a bad idea, but it was the best idea we had. And I think
Sometimes you got to, you know?
Yeah. We're going to branch out, try new things. New year, new us.
I had an idea of Toby was just going to kill himself.
That is always an option. What with your clones?
So Toby and Rowan can come back.
True. You other guys.
No, all you guys can come back. I can.
Ooh. I don't want to come back that way.
Yeah, I don't want to be revivified or.
I do. I want to be your friend forever.
You like it or not?
Guys, I know we don't normally do this, but do you think it would be okay if I read feedback now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, man. Do it.
Sure, man. So we have 10 billion feedback, so we're going to keep on going. And if we don't read every single word of yours, I'm sorry, but I love you. Makalaka of United States says, R.I.P. Steve, I've been listening since about summer 2016. Thank you. I got caught up about a month. Wow. Zerd's Honey Covered Finger from the United States says, best podcast. Hey, y'all. I discovered this podcast about 2 months ago, and I started a D&D campaign with some friends. Love hearing that. Mustachioed Madman from the United States says, reunited and it feels so good. Started listening back in the day as an OG slabber, but then lost my job at a machine shop I worked at. Sorry to hear that. That makes me really sad.
I feel like you should read a little bit more of that one, because I think what they're saying is they ended up listening more again.
Okay.
Because you ended it on a sad note.
Well, I didn't have time to read all of it. So what if it got sadder?
No.
I lost my job at the machine shop I worked in 9 episodes in, and I didn't have all day to listen to the podcast anymore. Started at a new machine shop on second shift a couple months ago, and you guys have kept my ships great and stress levels of getting back into a stressful job, making gears and such for planes and the like much less.
See, that's a positive note.
Thank you, Jennifer. I would have just stopped there and I'm like, damn, that sucks. But Mustachioed Madman, everything's coming up. Tim's Throbbing Ego says 777-777-777-777 and so forth. Sploosh. And Slay Dunn says, new to the podcast, but I love it. Started 2 weeks ago. I'm on episode 43. Smart person. And about to start playing. Thank you. John Imboden from the United States. What a great show. I've been listening since September and have now sadly caught up. Wow, quick. Nightmare Wolf XP says, been meaning to do this. Been listening for a while and just thought I'd give my appreciation to you all. Thank you. Muffin Man 6249 says, holy moly, do I have a long way to go. I'm currently on episode 53, but I did start like a month ago, so I think I can catch up before the year is out. Thanks. Right says favorite D&D podcast. I haven't listened to any other podcasts in weeks. Been powering through so I can start watching the live stream. Thank you. Sox fan 9298 says, love all you amazing, beautiful people. I got back into D&D a few months ago and craved it while at work, so I searched for a solution to behold. Hail Uthgar 69 says, RP Tum Dark Blade. Started about 2.5 years ago listening on and off, but whether it's jaw-dropping suspense to gut-busting laugh at this podcast, says it all. Thank you. Adurngarm says, listen to it. Did you not understand the title? Listen to it. It's awesome. Matt D. KV from Canada says, great podcast for anyone that wants to have a good time. Good day, mate. Nothing I can say is enough to describe how absolutely amazing this podcast is. Thank you. Discreet Coconut says 5 stars. This show is great for drinking illegally strong alcohol on Sunday. Shinkidix from United Kingdom says, the king of D&D podcasts. After many years of listening and plenty of other shows, I finally decided to leave my review. Thanks. Reggie Miles says this podcast is great, and therefore I gave it 5 stars. I've listened to it for about 3 years now, and I'm just now getting around to rating. Sorry, Tim, I don't forgive you. Just kidding. Your best friend, you can sleep on my couch. Don't do that. Please don't come here. People do that sometimes, you know.
What?
Sorry.
My couch?
Yeah, they'll just like show up to a streamer / podcaster.
That couch is mine.
Hey man, I left the Ukraine or Suriname. Glorious Coffee from the United States says, this show's great. I picked this podcast around 176 and it really got hooked. Thank you. Rockzos United States says, quit my job. I've been listening to your podcast for 10 to 12 hours a day. It's got me saying
that's too much.
Until now, the company just implemented a no headphones rule in a further attempt to crush my spirit, but no longer. Losing this podcast was the last straw. I walked into my boss's office and quit the spot.
Oh man.
No regrets.
I hope that's not true.
Double D Ducky, best actual play podcast around. Anyone looking for an actual play D&D podcast to listen to, look no further. Thank you. Abdul Hadi says, yay! I drive a lot community to work, and this podcast really helps make it interesting and fun. Thank you. Fill in Fairfax, Virginia. Favorite cuckolding podcast. Tim and Jennifer rope in two seemingly unaware Michaels into witnessing their cuckolding fantasy, using D&D as a new medium of sexual foreplay, and an 80-episode build-up just to introduce the other man, Nika Howard. These folks keep things fresh, jerk huts with servants who are very handy, fish buckets, and pantsless flesh golems. This podcast has it all, and while their first major campaign has come to a climax, I still haven't 7777777 out of 10. Whoa. I should have read that. And
wait, is it a good thing that they haven't climaxed or a bad thing?
I don't know.
You never come.
Maybe they're
Never
edging.
come.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, I think they might have got confused of what. No, they knew what cuckolding meant.
They knew what a cook is.
I guess cucking is kind of like edging if you think about it.
Oh man, they were
It is.
straight.
It
There's
is and
also-
it isn't.
It isn't.
Wow.
Yeah, there's also
Tune in
like
next week to hear our further thoughts on
gaining pleasure when someone you like gains pleasure.
Oh man.
So maybe it's that. I don't know. Well, I'm done reading for a while. Oh man, I did so few. I did so few.
That's okay.
I'm gonna keep going. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, there's so many. Here to remind you of, says Full Metal Decubot.
That's a
United
good
States. Needed a fix to listen to between my weekly D&D game. This does the trick. Thank you. Tanner House from the United States says, you know the way to play. Started approximately 6 months ago. I'm about to start episode 245. Jesus. Cotton Fly from the United States says, yes! There is a lot of yes in this podcast. This podcast makes me wish I had more geekly friends so I could play D&D. Saint Beardman 419 says, a longish letter of thanks to some talented folks. We will read this in our own time, but he starts by saying, or they start by saying, as an avid 3.5er, I have to admit, I was skeptical when I heard you were going to be running your adventure for E. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that I cared less about the system and more about the wonderful world of Drunkaros. Thank you.
Thank you.
Douglas Thorogood from the United States says, rolled a -1 for initiation. This is that awkward moment where I'm 3 years late to the podcast. If they only put out an episode a quarter, I'd catch it by 2025. Swedish fanboy from Sweden says, fantastic. I got nostalgic last month. Started to miss the good old D&D days. Thank you. Perry G from the United States says, Soraya Saridi Nelson. So I've been marathoning this amazing podcast since Christmas vacation.
That's
the
NPR. Soraya Sahadi Nelson.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
To review when I catch up. Then I heard Bachmann drag NPR reporter Soraya and Saradi Nelson. She's great, by the way, for how she says her name. Thanks. Slatterman7 Canada says, inspiration. G'day, mate. This podcast is the second D&D podcast I've listened to, and I'm obsessed. Thank you. King99, 7 out of 7 with 7 again. Had to download iTunes to stop my YouTube Red subscription, so I figured I'd finally write a review. Thank you. All right, I think that's good.
Thank you, everybody. If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at GeeklyInc or at D&D Podcast. I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning.
I'm at Jennifer Cheek.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachmann.
Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Drunks and Dragons? Well, make sure to head over to GeeklyInc.com where you can find other thrilling podcasts, the hottest nerd news, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. When you've finished seducing ancient red dragons, head on over to Apple Podcast or your other podcast app of choice to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/DND podcast. Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I just Hulk broke the end of my pen in such a way I did not expect.
Strong.
He's so strong.
Nika's strong. Nika's also 4 shots of whiskey in.
That's the way to be.
Way to be.
Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content like ad-free episodes you won't be able to find anywhere else. Every new pledge helps us keep growing and makes this show better with each episode. Don't forget to join us at Twitch. Oh my God, Twitch.
Twitch for Tots is our new charity.
Twitch.tv/GeeklyInc for our international tabletop 24-hour charity stream. This year we'll be benefiting the Alzheimer's Association. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thank you, everybody.
Flawless.
We'll be back next week. Until then, keep it dicey.
Woo.
Guys, I'm sorry. That was such a bad episode.
Stop and export.
I think we should end every recording by apologizing just because.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. No, that was actually fun. I loved it.
Was it good? It was actually fun.
It was finally fun.
For once.
Do you guys have the same problem where you create your character and then you think that like there's things that you considered taking, then you didn't, and then
you're like, no, I have this.
Yes!
Yeah. Every fucking time. Actually,
I'm like, I keep thinking, whenever Michael was like, okay, you guys are frightened, I'm like, no, I'm not frightened, because JLo couldn't be frightened.
Do you know how happy I am that JLo's finally not stopping everyone from being afraid?
Yeah, I was about to be like, game, set, and match, and then I looked at my sheet and I'm like, oh.
I think that Fire is afraid of Jayla.
Yeah.
Well, whenever we do have to go fight Pyre, I just want to see what she can do. In my head, I've thought like of all these different like battle royales. I would love to like theoretically put Jayla in to see like how well she can hold up
like
at like
PUBG and
level.
Fortnite.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, all of
H1Z1.
those.
Just put Jayla in. Actually, I would if Jayla was available in PUBG. I'd probably play that game.
Yeah, I when I was metagaming, just out of curiosity to see like what it would be like to fight. It's like to fight Pyre. Like I don't think we should do it until we have like a fucking army. And like other adventurers that, you know, obviously it's sort of breaking the rules a little bit, or like the spirit of the game, but also, you know, the spirit of the game is allies, and like contacts and helpers and buddies, bodyguards and things like that. So yeah, if we ever like actually in game built up to do it, Tim Lanning would want to like get the Deep Home and the elves. And,
Sure.
Yeah, like Subaru fighting the white whale.
What?
It's
Everything okay with there, buddy?
It's an anime thing, or it's a car thing. Either one.
I mean, Cars are the ultimate anime, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Mecha.
Cars 2.
Oh, we went to Cars Land and had so much fun. You guys missed it. Oh my god.
Watashi wa Mater desu ka?
Mater is so fucking zany. Like, on the Cars ride, he's all over the place. He's so funny.
I think you guys should have fought him.
Mater?
Michael, we would have died.
He only has 546 hit points.
Oh, write it down.
546. Got it.
Yeah.
With D&D Beyond, you can metagame in real time.
Lock it away in the Mind Palace. I'll be right back.
I gotta pee.
Yeah, I'm gonna make more drink.
Move!
No more drink. More drink. What are you drinking, Michael?
I'm drinking nothing.
You're getting high on life.
That's me. I'm gonna go get a drink. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you got to. Tim and I are about to kill this bottle of wine.
Do it.
Oh, hi.
Am I alone? I'm alone. Everyone left me.